Who could forget? First up. This bout, not too many seats. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Perfect counter shot. That punch scores. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The perfect counter lands. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Missing with that jab. Jab misses. They exchange punches. Good punch. Catch and shoot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Boxing. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, use the jab, use the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
You believe what we are seeing. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. Hook misses. That uppercut doesn't get through. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Got the momentum. Let's get it started in round three. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Counter punching. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
It's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't find a home for that jab. Has to be careful for that. And down goes sellout. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. Let's see how the... There's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Shot. I'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Counter punches have to hurt. They block the uppercut. And he scores with the counter. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Power, that power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Down big time. On to the 5th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Jab doesn't quite connect. There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That counter shot lands. They're both trying for a knockout. Shot took missed. That counter punch caught him clean. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Out of the way, that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure in.
Nice counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're gonna have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And he misses with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt. Look.
Round 7, here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. Blew up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that.
Not many people would have...